Oh. Well. Go Rome. Sorry, Azerbaijan, but your independence is in another castle. Well, actually, they're probably just taking a core. Let's check it out. Yeah. Not too, nothing too major. The heck? Oh, I remember when they got that. Never mind. Did that just come up? It must have been, rebels defecting or something. Maybe I'm just stupid. It just seemed to me that that was bigger. It's not that important. Whatevs. Okay, another discovery. Rayon, which increases our fabric production. Wood silk. Wood silk? Why do they call it wood? Oh, wood pulp. Okay. It's like paper, I guess. Weird. Nope, you're switched. Well, this is a much more severe problem. Potentially much more severe problem than Australia or New Zealand. And with it being 3 infamy, let's check our infamy, or not 3 militancy. Let's check our militancy here. Very little actually. So what would South Africa be? Okay, so it'd be that. Oops. It's very hard to see. Let's just thing in the way. Okay, so that's not South Africa. And that is Rhodesia. Yeah, obviously it's Southern Rhodesia. So probably down to about here. Yeah. You know, I let everybody else go. Everybody else had their shot, so South Africa gets a shot. It is a major population center with a lot of factories, but it's you know, they wanted it, I'm gonna give it to them. And let's move this army over here and this fleet over there. It's about time we started thinking about doing things like that anyway. Northern Cape. And they might ask for annexation, but with all the places that don't have dominant British culture, it's kind of unlikely. So we'll see. Also released New Zealand again. Make up your damn minds. So, yeah. Just like less micromanagement, I guess. They also took back some of their troops. These guys did. So, yeah. They've been pretty well uplifted now. Ooh, and we can do some whistle stop tours and addressing nations. Awesome. Not really anything interesting I can do, though. I can release this, but whatevs. Oh, right, because of... yeah. I might do a big release before the end of the game to make things a bit more balanced, but I have to see where things are. We're getting close to there. 5 more years. And as you can see, a bunch of dudes popped up, but sending over one of our armies to fight them. Whoa! Persia's declared independence from Polotsk, which means Polotsk just got cut in half. Wow. And there's some more rebels going on. What kind of rebels are these? Jacobites. Okay. Yeah. These are technically part of India, Pakistan, I guess. And then Persia, I've got some of the Persian land. Huh. Well, how about that? I don't know if I want to do anything about that. And I don't. I don't remember this. The event happening, so I'm going to show it. Cairo, you're a lady. The growth of our colonies has turned Cairo into the constantly expanding cultural and economic nave of an empire. Every day, with every passing hour, people from every conceivable corner of the world we have made ours arrive in our capital. To court our ministers, to trade with merchants, engineers, and industrialists, and to experience any one of the multitude of fates that Cairo affords its visitors. Standing at Cairo Central, one can see all around oneself a small panorama of the world. Here, spoken any and all of the varying tongues and languages of the world, and smell both the scents and odors of faraway lands. In the annals of the Celtic Empire, the years around 1931 will always be remembered as the golden age of Cairo. I get 11.5 prestige. All pops lose 2 militancy and lose 2 consciousness. Cool. And we fight some rebels. In America, not here. We've discovered methyl isoprene, which is some kind of rubber stuff. So our rubber production output's higher now. And these are from the synthetic fabrics thing we discovered earlier. Synthetic polymers. Well, the Roman war in Azerbaijan is over and has basically reunited its former land here. No cores here for them, so I can't really do anything, but I guess Armenia. Anyway, so there's no chance of them taking it from that, but and obviously they won't have time to attack them again before the end of the game. So pretty much Serbia, Modena, and the German Empire, Croatia I think too, have cores that they can recover. So we'll see if that ends up happening. We discovered vitamins, so now we can have more people. Maybe we'll discover minerals next. Hold on, that's interesting. Lombardia has declared independence from the German Empire. These are part of Italy, so... No, but Rome doesn't have any cores on this for some reason. Because it was part of Austria, so, interesting. They released it because it's a satellite. Okay. yeah, that's what happened here too. So they're freeing up some stuff. No, yeah, they just had the thing of like, hey, release us, and they're like, okay, whatever. Yeah, notice as we're freeing more land for the United States, its industrial power is going up. That's very interesting, though. So we've discovered modern naval doctrine, which increases our base level, obviously. Let's increase main armament. We discovered decisive firepower doctrine, which increases our dreadnought speed. We also had some major rebels pop up, so I sent another army to take care of that. After this, I think I'm going to just leave here, because there's no real reason to, I don't know, continue mucking around with this after I clean this up. I could deal with my own rebels if I wanted to, except I don't have any, but you know what I mean. Oh, the Turkish Caliphate's declared war on Japan. What is this about? Trying to humiliate them. I don't know if that would knock them out, but whatever. Maybe they're just after prestige or something. Well, after they made peace with Colombia, Peru has become fascist. So, quite a bit of fascist states in South America. We're getting pretty cleaned up over here. Still a lot of rebels. But I'm going to take out the big groups of communists, and then I'm going to leave the rioters and reactionaries and stuff, because I don't really care about that. And then I'm going to end this session, or whatever. And then the next session is probably going to be the last session, and I'll discuss that when I'm ready to quit. Well, looks like Netherlands and Mongolia have switched places again. Much time for that to have an effect on anything, though. We discovered main armament, which decreases the time it takes to build a navy. Let's take care of this. Okay, we have the hilariously named offensive attitude discovery, which increases our cruiser speed. And I've started to pull out. So just, let them to their own devices. We've done enough clearing of places and taken care of quite a few large communist armies. So yeah. And since that's over, I am going to, since this isn't really giving me any benefit, Turkey's winning, and yeah, cancel, oops, let's just get rid of Newfoundland. And I believe that'll kick them out, yeah. But these are still mine. So, tiny little country here. I'm just doing that to, I don't know, give America something to do if they decide to attack them or something. Just really, there's no real point in doing it. I just did it. It wasn't really giving us any benefit either way. and they might just like, hey, annex us, and I'll say okay. The dateline thing is weird. It's just like, brr. Okay. So I'm sending my armies back, and once my armies are back, I will let it run to the end of the year if it isn't already the end of the year, and then end the session and discuss potential things for the last session. We discovered heavy caliber guns, which increases our navy attack by 3. Cool. Well, Turkish Caliphate has successfully humiliated Japan. I don't know what the point of that was, but they did it. So whatever. Okay, so end of the year happened. We discovered quick firing guns, which is another cruiser attack level. So January 1st, 1933. The game ends in 1936. So on average, I've gone through 3 to 5 years per session. So the next one should be the last session. I've considered a lot of things I need to do before the end, and I don't see any major changes happening because most of the people that could have major changes going on with them are either sphered by other people or have a truce with somebody, which means they can't declare war on them before the end of the game. Like Japan and the Turkish Caliphate can't fight. Russia doesn't border them anymore. Russia's too weak to fight them, etc. And I don't foresee any major revolutions happening, although that could happen. So what I've been thinking about doing is running the game till 1935, and then doing a bit of cleanup. And by cleanup, I mean take care of this, take care of this, take care of this, you know, take care of this, and just basically get everything spick and span for the next thing, and decide what I want to do with my, I guess with my empire. I don't really want to break up a lot of stuff, but I'm really kind of too powerful at this point. And breaking things off into being satellites, I mean, they're not going to be our enemies, but they're going to be far less useful to us than they would be if we directly controlled them. So that's a viable option. We've got Rhodesia down here, somewhere. Where are you? Right here. And you know, Madagascar and a lot of places. India, we could release India and then just have India. I kind of want things to be on par with the way they are in Hearts of Iron. And I'm going to be testing 2 and 3 to see which ones I want to do. I'll probably end up doing 3, just because it's a newer game and it'll have more options. And I think it'll be less linear, so I can, less scripted, less linear, so that way I can fix things the way I want them. Although the scripted linear thing could have its advantages, because Hearts of Iron doesn't really flow necessarily as, I don't know, organically as some of the other games. So we'll just have to see. It's going to take a lot of work to convert. So, if anybody has any suggestions of how I should go about doing this, or what I should do, there's not really anything I could do to, like, release big chunks of Southeast Asia or something like that. But I'm definitely going to be turning Australia into a dominion. New Zealand's already a dominion. I can't do anything more than this. This is already a dominion. And I'd like to get as many things into dominion status as I can without significantly changing my core, which is here. I may even try England and Brittany as being dominions, but we'll have to see. This is the important part to me, and to a lesser extent here, and the rest of it is all something I can feel comfortable releasing and creating dominions of. So basically, one more session left. I'll probably let the game run until 1936 anyway, instead of doing that, and just kind of off screen this stuff when I'm doing the conversion. Make this Belarus, because it is Belarus on here. Make this Romania, or Moldavia, whatever. And I'll probably end up giving this back to Russia, because I don't know why. I guess they have a core here, but or I may end up putting this in the Ukraine. I don't know. And then giving this to Mongolia, probably, just to clean up the borders a little bit and get rid of some of these. Well, there's not really discrepancies here. I mean, that's weird and that's weird, but it's fine, whatever. Women reactionaries. So, that's it for the penultimate session of Let's Play Victoria 2.